Everyone is talking about the games, the national teams, the players, the stadiums, but almost nobody is talking about the amount of money that is going to be made around this event. And I am not talking about betting, I am talking about selling football shirts. And I'm going to make it clear right at the beginning. The supplier I use to resell my shirts is in the link in the description. It is the supplier I recommend because in this market it is not enough just to want to sell. You need to have a good product, good price, reliable delivery and support when any problem happens. Now, pay attention, the World Cup is one of the biggest events on the planet. During a few weeks, billions of people will be talking about football, watching games, cheering for the national team, gathering friends and completely entering into the mood. And whenever this happens, the demand for shirts increases a lot. Because football is not only sport, football is emotion. The person wants to wear the shirt of their country, wants to wear the shirt of their favorite player, wants to watch the game in uniform, wants to take a photo, go out with friends, go to a bar, travel, cheer and feel part of that moment. And that is where the opportunity is. During the World Cup, many people will want to buy shirts, but most people who try to sell will completely waste this chance. They will wait for the World Cup to start to look for a supplier. They will buy random shirts. They will choose only by the lowest price. They will post 2 photos on Instagram and think that sales will happen by themselves. And then they will say that the market does not work. But the problem is not the market. The problem is entering without strategy. Who will really make money with this is not necessarily who starts with more money. It is who prepares before. It is who tests the supplier before, who chooses the right models before, who starts promoting before, who understands the public before demand explodes. Because when the World Cup starts, everyone will be trying to sell, but whoever is already prepared will get far ahead. And 2026 is even more interesting because this World Cup will be bigger. More national teams, more countries involved, more fans, more games and more attention on football. This means more people looking for shirts. National team shirt, retro shirt, club shirt, famous player shirt, shirt to watch the games, shirt to give as a gift. Now, here is the point that many people do not understand. It is not enough to sell shirts. You need to sell in the right way. You need to know which models to choose. You need to know who you are going to sell to. You need to know if you are going to sell in person, online, with stock, by order or drop shipping. And mainly, you need to have a good supplier. Because if the shirt arrives bad, the customer complains to you. If it delays, he charges you. If it comes with a defect, who needs to solve it is you. That is why I talk so much about supplier. I have already seen many people choose a supplier only because it was cheaper and then lose customer, lose money and lose trust. Price is important, of course, but price alone does not build a business. You need quality, variety, service, reliable shipping and problem resolution. That is why the supplier I use is in the link in the description, because he is the base that allows me to sell with more security. Now, speaking about how I would take advantage of this opportunity. If I were starting today, I would start simple. I would take a small stock of shirts with the highest chance of sale. Shirts from strong national teams, popular national teams, big clubs and some retro models that draw attention. You do not need to start with 100 shirts. Start with little, sell, understand what people are asking for and reinvest. You can sell to friends, family members, work colleagues, people from football, WhatsApp groups and acquaintances. And this works because the person sees the shirt, holds it in hand, feels the quality and buys with more confidence. But I also would not stay only in person. I would start posting on social networks from now. Instagram, TikTok, YouTube Shorts, Reels, anywhere where there are people consuming football content. And the content does not need to be complicated. You can show the details of the shirt, show the new models, talk about the World Cup national teams, show retro shirts, make short videos with simple phrases and make it clear that you sell. During the World Cup, the attention will be on football, so the sooner you start appearing, the better. Another thing I would do would be to work with orders or drop shipping so as not to be limited to stock. You can have some shirts in hand to sell quickly and at the same time offer other models by order. That way, when someone asks for a shirt that you do not have, you can still sell. This is the game. It is not just trying to make quick money during the World Cup. It is using the World Cup to build a customer base. Because after the World Cup ends, football continues. There is Champions League, National Championships, Libertadores, Classics, Finals, transfers, shirt launches and players on the rise. So if you do it right, this opportunity does not end together with the World Cup. The World Cup can be only the beginning. Most people will watch this event pass. They will comment on the games, post stories and then return to normal life. But some people will use this attention to create extra income, sell shirts, get customers and build a business that can continue for a long time. And that is what you need to understand. The opportunity is not only in the games, The opportunity is in the attention that the World Cup will generate. And whoever knows how to transform this attention into sales will get ahead. So start now. Test supplier now. Choose the models now. Start posting now. Start talking with close people now. Learn what sells now. Because when the World Cup arrives, you will not be starting from zero. You will already be prepared. And if you want to start with a better base, the supplier I use and recommend is in the link in the description. Talk to him, see the models, calculate your margin, and understand how you can start. But remember, supplier is only one part. Who will build the business is you. If you like this video, leave the like, subscribe to the channel, and comment down here if you intend to sell shirts in the 2026 World Cup. In the next videos, I will show which models to choose, how to promote, and how to transform this opportunity into real income.